So breaking news, Movsar Evloev is out of his co-main event against Aaron Pico at UFC Abu Dhabi with an undisclosed injury in training camp. And apparently the UFC is looking to rebook this fight for a later card when Movsar is healthy. And that could be as soon as UFC 319, which is in mid-August, but it could also end up on a later card. So this could definitely affect who gets the next featherweight title shot. If Movsar fights Pico in around August or September, and say Volkanovski makes his next title defense in October, the UFC would likely not give the title shot to the Movsar Pico winner since it would be way too quick of a turnaround. And instead, they could go back to Volk versus Yair Rodriguez 2 for the title. And that was the original plan when UFC Noche was a pay-per-view. But it's just unfortunate because the UFC is making Movsar fight a bunch of contender fights before he can get a title shot. And his pullouts and lack of activity is only hurting his cause to get that title fight. And at this point, I wouldn't mind if the UFC just cancels Evloev versus Pico altogether and then books Volk versus Evloev for the title with Yair as a backup fighter. But knowing the UFC, I'm sure they're just going to rebook Evloev versus Pico.